Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are in the 15. We're about to get loaded up here. I got the gooseneck on. We are going to Scheid Diesel Extravaganza in Lyons, Indiana. We went there for testing before UCC, and now we're gonna go back. We got the black truck 770. We brought the side-by-side so I'm not walking everywhere. I apologize, my truck's making a bunch of noise, but we're gonna hit the road. I'm hoping to get you guys some racing content and some up close and personal content. I'm not really tied to just one team this time, so I'm gonna try and get a little bit of that. I definitely want to watch some sled pulling, so hopefully everyone is safe. And that's really all I have to say on the matter. Let's get loaded up. Well guys, let's see how see how old girl's feeling today. Haven't fired her up since we were using it as a construction vehicle, so so far so good. Might need to clean out some of this stuff. Got our fire suit, first aid kit. I mean, really, we're pretty much ready to party at this point. Let's take the old stack cap off. Now, we have had some battery problems as of late, so I guess what I'm saying is I wouldn't be half surprised if it just click. It's probably gonna click. Dang. All right, now we got some juice. That's more like it. Let's get this girl loaded up on the trailer. It is time to hit the road. It's about 4:30. We're getting in at midnight. Ethan's gonna save us a spot. We have the Black Beauty just sitting here on the back, strapped down, ready to go. Hood stack covered, turbo covered. We got our Bogarts in the bed. Shout out to Whitley. We got our Turbo Tom sticker on the front window. We got the side-by-side strapped down. We have a 68 core. We have cooler, tools. These are for Justin Duffy. And we are ready to go. Full tank of fuel. And let's hit the road, guys. Enough jibber jabber. Let's drop this girl in D here. Made it. Got a little bit under 11 miles per gallon, and you guys are probably getting blinded just like I am. We are here. Ethan got us a spot saved, so hopefully we're golden. We're right at the start of the track here. Ethan was nice enough to save us a spot. We got Ziegler right here. Got the 07 unloaded, side-by-side unloaded, and we're gonna shut her down for the night. Pretty awesome that Waggler actually has showers here, so hopefully tomorrow is a great day and everyone has a lot of fun. All right, it's the first day. Nice day, a little overcast. We got the UCC champ over here, getting ready for some Pro Street action. And should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. I'm just curious when this is gonna get the new logo. Cool. Take a look over here. See what we can find. There's the track. I do know that all the people at Waggler worked really damn hard to get this done, so I'm excited to see this event. I know that it can't be easy trying to put on a drag race and a sled pull. So this is the track though. You guys have kind of seen this before when we went testing, but it's a nice facility. It's a very nice facility. So hopefully everybody has fun. Weather looks like it's gonna be a great day. I'm gonna start waking up, drivers meeting, stuff like that, and we'll see where the day takes us, guys. Up close, finally took the front clip off, and now he has this fancy, man, this from stainless? Yeah. It's got more than 5 blades. What's going on?
We gotta count every half blade. she is. We're gonna get the wastegates kind of moved over a little bit so they do not rub on the front clip, but no alternator, just the power steering on there. Vertical, that's where the sauce happens.
Guys, we're gonna go over and look at Stainless Diesel's new Pro Mod. This is the Corvette that they have here. We got some permission to come film it. I always feel weird walking up on people's stuff, but this is it with the Waggler billet block. Just look at that, guys. The amount of layout that you have to have, like forethought, future planning, it's incredible. Like with everything being so tight. Drive something. I mean, guys, like it's barely off the ground. Like that's crazy to me. And this is your oil pump. That's what supplies. You know, you feed it from different, sucks in, and then you're able to actually pressurize it from certain points on these billet blocks. This is probably their fuel cell / oil baffle. That beautiful head. It's a billet aluminum head. And these are top feed. I believe these are Duramax injectors. And then just looking at this looks like an electronic regulated fuel rail. And like, to put it in perspective, like a normal fuel rail is about this long. This thing is huge. Kind of cool. I actually didn't notice that until now. And you guys always want to know what the secret to not making lines is. Those are 6.7 OEM ones. And then got the Zoomy exhaust. Cody Fisher did that. Looks gorgeous. One of their billet center section GT55s and a polished comp manifold. What you guys saw on the dyno is the cylinder head flow bench a long time ago. That is the #1 GT55 fluid dampener down there. And this has a Motec on it. You can see a lot of the S&S and Motec. Inside, all the quarter turn valves for the nitrous, Motec. Got a Turbo 400. I believe it's a Rossler in here. Wow, just all the carbon inlay and everything. That's crazy. They even did the carbon fibre on the doors here. We got the big old meat Larry Hoosiers on the back here. Look at underneath. Big old rear end. You know it's fast when it's got 2 parachutes. This thing. I assume that's his like Motec display. That's wild. You were like in that thing. Like guys, here's the ground. Here's the seats. Like you're like 4 inches above the ground. That is wild. But pretty cool. Glad I got to show you guys some up close of some of the most elite diesel drag racing for sure. Look at that individual nitrous. Or that might even be water. Sometimes guys use the 375s for water, but pretty cool. After Ethan's successful spool up with the new GT55, they have their homemade oil cooler. It basically pulls oil out of the bottom. That actually goes to the bottom of the oil pan, dumps it back into the valve cover. Got a big old heat exchanger on there. He does a lot of no prepping, so this is the solution to getting the oil cooled off quick for very rapid rounds. And because this block obviously doesn't have any coolant, this oil does get very, very hot very quickly. Black truck all cleaned up best we can with some quick detailing spray. Looking good. Can't wait. Guys, we let the truck warm up, let the air conditioning, you know, kick on for a second there. And let's make sure she spools. Kill this. Yeah, sure, you can do it outside. Everybody always wants to see the Champ's truck. Got Justin's truck here. Enforcer motor. Well, fresh. This is perspective here. This intercooler is probably 3 feet long, about a foot tall. It's impressive. Reverse mounted GT55. Tuck the motor back. Look at that. He's even got the LEDs going. He is ready to party. Two 14 mil extra G's. And then we got the inside, so he's got the Bosch instead of the Motec. The carbon fibre nitrous bottles. There's the ECM back there, PPP shifter. It's got a Rossler in it as well, or at least a Turbo 400. The most important logo on this truck right here, Cody Fisher.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, is that Cody Fisher?
I didn't have to
From
do that.
YouTube?
From YouTube? Without my...
Look at that. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad for the rookies.
Not bad. I could have done better with my MIG welder, but here we are.
Stick welder. Like,
Here we are, right?
Buzz box.
No, we're
Buzz
talking
box cable.
battery stick welder.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, battery cable and coat hanger. You could have done better, right?
I learned from the best.
Pretty sick looking. It's first pass. Down here, look at it. It's pretty cool. I dig it. We're getting the track cleaned up. Austin, Denny had a relief valve blow out of his H-pop, but you guys already know it's a 6-liter. It's fine.
Ziegler's first pass. This is just test and tune for pro qualifying, or pro. See what the Champ's got in the tank today. We are in the staging lanes. We just passed Tech with flying colors, of course, and we're getting pulled up here. I'm gonna try to get a GoPro set up in time, but like I said, I'm trying for you guys. Waiting on our Tech card again. I guess it got lost, but here's some of the test and tune guys, anywhere from ET to 670. And there is a huge line.
Wow.
Our first run done. I'm gonna say we probably went way too fast, but I could be wrong. Haven't really raced it much, especially on Nittos. It felt good. We just ran it up to third. I got you guys some GoPro footage. Let's take a look at this time slip when I get back to the pits. Pulled a ton of power out of it, and we went 7.5 with a 4. What we're gonna do, I talked to Levon, so huge thank you to the Fire Punk guys. Talked to Levon, we're gonna pull about 2 degrees of timing out of it and see if that helps slow it down even more. Dan Zelton, this 590 truck.
Went down the thing.
590 getting ready for his second pass here. Got to cool down, little tuning adjustment, little nitrous adjustment, front clips back on. This one should go a lot deeper in the 5s. Looking forward to see what she does. And we got the dirty hooker diesel, last minute hooker truck. Tony getting Tyler strapped in. You guys heard this thing spool up last time, and now we'll actually see how fast it goes with the new converter. Hopefully it goes well. Going up for our second test and tune pass. Let's see how she does. We pulled a little bit more out. I want to thank Levon for giving me a couple ideas. He's always been very helpful as far as tuning goes, and I appreciate him. Alright guys, so we went a little too much. We'll split the difference and we should be right there. We went 787 on a 2/160. It kind of left a little lazier. It's also a lot hotter. And then we went 754 at a 2/060 foot. So I'm pretty good with this. I think we'll let this stand for tonight and try to help Ethan figure out what is going on with his truck. Alright, here is Rod's pass, 590. This is his third qualifier, I believe. Alright guys, we are out here for the final qualifier tonight for Pro Street. I'm not gonna lie, missed a few, but we're here now. Nick Bell, famous. Yeah. Rumor has it this might be a record-setting pass tonight. This hot rod. We got our factory race truck here. Don't judge him on his first track outing. He blew the relief valve out of the H pump. Alright, so we had a little bit of cleanup, obviously, but shout out to Austin for pulling over and being smart about it. We got Ethan, he's still the #1 qualifier. Alright, here we go. Come on, Ethan. So we got our John Ford burnout here.
Taking a pause from drag racing, and we're over at the pulling track. We'll just get you what we
Our
can.
super farm. John Silsby, Union City, Michigan.
That's not something you see every day. If only it was natural light.
All right, we got Megatron. The mud is what saved that It was an exciting first day. Johnny Gilbert from Stainless with his Pro Mod did go off the end of the track. Safety net did his job. Johnny is fine. His car is obviously a little tore up, but the big thing is he walked away. Congratulations to Ben Scheid for setting the ODSS Pro Mod record. I believe he went 4:16. The current record was 4:18. So I know they've been chipping away at it. That's awesome. Hopefully you guys liked the sled pull. Sorry it was kind of out of order, but that was pro stock, super stock trucks, and some kind of tractors, obviously. We got the truck dialed in. I was an idiot and left the key on, so we're letting that charge. I'm gonna shower, get ready for tomorrow. We're hoping to hit the dyno and 770. We got the truck slowed down a lot. Again, big thank you to Levon for showing me some timing tricks to pull a bunch of power out of it. We actually went too slow, so I'm gonna split the difference and we should be right on the money. And yeah, all in all, we got to see a little bit of racing, a little bit of sled pulling. Tomorrow we'll get some dyno. Right now I think it's 1200 horsepower is the top, so hopefully we have that covered and we'll get up in the morning and do it all over again. It is the morning of Saturday. We're going to the driver's meeting right now. Just wanted to shoot this little mini intro for you. Again, seems like everybody's good. We let the truck warm up a little bit for getting it ready for the dyno. I'm not sure when we'll dyno it today, but I know I have to, because I guess the 1200 number will try to beat that. But we are here. Track looks beautiful again. They got the net replaced down there, so that is a good sign. And man, it just looks really cool. They do a great job. Everybody at the Wagler staff, they're just super helpful, super nice people, and should be a good show. So after a very weird turn of events, a 560, which is slower. I just want to point out, slower than my UCC pass, puts Ethan #1 on the pole for the Pro Street.
First round by, baby.
First round by. So got all the 590 guys out here. Nathan, Duffy, Trent, Dan Zelke. I'm not sure who that is. Rod, Logan. That actually might be Brett Martin's show. And there's the lineup. Our #1 qualifier, Brett Markham, at 5.900.
That's Trent. And Banstra. $5.75. We got our 6-liter in the 590. Now we have Austin Deutsch. $5.93. $5.67. Here's our boy.
We are in the lanes for our first round of qualifying 770. Just getting the truck warmed up. Everything looks good, and hopefully we have fun today. Tried something a little different. We're gonna go back to the 7, like lower 7 tune-up here, but I mean, we're doing all right. We didn't break out. We got a number. It's probably not gonna be very good, but it is what it is. Let's get back up there for Q2. Got Brian's shoe here. All right, guys, botched that launch again, 789, but I think I know what I need to do, so let's go help Ethan with the Pro Street truck. All right, guys, we're in the rounds for the first thing in elimination. We drew Corbin. We'll see how we do. I slept at the light, but he got cocky and we blew by him with a big end victory. Pretty sweet when you look at it. We were 493, he went 493, we went 5.2, and then we came around him at the big end.
but I had an issue with my boost gauge. I just pushed the plug in and now it works. So I'm not sure there, but we're moving on to the next round, and that's all you can ask for.
All right, so we have Pro Street, Tony Burkhart versus the champ, Justin Ziegler. Justin Ziegler. Well, we thought we had a bye. They redid it. So now we're getting up for pairing on our second round of elimination.
Austin Day.
Sunday, that sun just destroyed my brain last night, so we didn't film much. We got everything packed up. We're gonna get home because we got a 7-hour drive, and then we'll finish up talking about the event when we get there. Also, I know some of you guys are always curious on this 68. So we are at 27,650 pounds. Now, for all you guys that are all worried about CDLs and stuff, don't worry, I have one, truck's rated for it, but we are in 6th gear right now, 1800 RPM. Look at that line pressure. That's exactly why I tell everyone with a 68, the first thing they should do, valve body, because then you can tow like this, and as long as you're not thrashing on 5th and 6th, they will pull just fine in 6th gear. It's that highway flooring, stuff like that, that's when you need to downshift. But shout out to my man Ethan over at WP Developments. Now they did do a name change. This valve body in this stock 68 does not care, shifts amazing. I love it. We made it back in one piece, nothing fell off. Picked up some trannies side by side. You know, every time I want to get rid of it, I take it to an event and I remember why I bought it. 07 still fires up, no issues. Like I said, we broke out there at the end. It kind of sucks. All of a sudden the truck we were running like 2.0 60 foots, and it just decided to like 1.7. All of a sudden, I don't know if maybe I left a little harder than normal or I was in the line better. Not too sure, but it happens. It was kind of cool to see a fuel system that can do 2,000 plus horsepower and dial it back. I think our slowest time put us at it was like 715 horsepower. So it can be done. All these videos you guys see how the truck's a little bit smoky at the beginning. Like when you kill all that bottom end to try to make it run slower with the lower rail pressure, it's just not going to atomize as well. And obviously, you know, we're not running any nitrous to run that 770, so it is a little dirtier. And then as soon as it gets moving with some boost, it'll clean it all up. Just for reference, most of the time on the dyno, sled pulling, full out runs, even on the street, we're seeing anywhere from 90 to 120 pounds of boost. The highest I saw when we broke out was 68 pounds of boost. EGTs were 1275-ish. So just shows you how not hard the system's really working to make that number go. Interstage boost, I think, was like 25 pounds. So it's really not working that hard. I definitely learned a lot, so I'm glad I went. Big thank you to the OG and Levon for helping me dial that setup back.
it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be, and I really hit a wall there. And Levon took some time to kind of show me how to pull more power out of it with some timing changes, so I am very grateful for that. It was good to see everyone. It really sucks that Ethan broke that. So he runs a SCS transfer case, and it's divorced, meaning it's not mounted straight to the back of the trans. It actually has this little shaft. It's about a foot long. That's what broke at the line. What happened was he went to go bump in and let off the limiter button, and as soon as he let off the limiter button, all the nitrous started to come in. So I think I overheard him saying somewhere between like 1,800 horsepower it was trying to stop at the line, and that's when it broke. It really sucks because we finally figured out his rail pressure problem being the relief valve, but it happens, and you know, it sucks, but nobody got hurt. I'm really glad that, number one, Johnny walked away from it, and number two, he really knew what he was doing. And that'll kind of bring me to the last thing. I have a NHRA professional license. I think it's super comp is what I have. I went to the school, you guys remember, way back when. I learned about how to actually use a safety net today. And I'm not saying it's anybody's responsibility. I should have probably asked that a long time ago, but it was kind of cool to learn, like, you scrub the wall to slow down, you try to scrub the other wall to slow down, and how you go into the net depending on what you're in. So I definitely recommend everyone walking to the end of the track. That's something that I'm not going to say I do all the time, but I have done, especially at a new track. Know your surroundings there. And it was really awesome to come back, obviously, from what happened at Rocky Top and have another incident of going off the track, and this time everyone was able to walk away. That's really awesome. But it just kind of made me remember that if you have a safety question, like, you should ask it. That's literally, like, after everyone was saying, like, how Johnny handled it so well, I went and asked a couple of the pro drivers, like, what do you do? Because, like, I, like, paid this money for this school. We never talked about going off the big end of the track, how to slow it down. So I'm actually kind of glad that I was able to get that knowledge, and it's okay to ask questions. Huge shout out to Logan Epling. Ran like a 540 something. I think it was a 548, maybe it was faster, in his quad cab. That's freaking moving. I know it's not a full weight quad cab, but either way, that is moving, especially for really the first time I've seen that truck out. All the Pro Street guys, it was like really kind of a slouchy first day. Everyone was fighting issues, and then come around the last qualifying round, everyone manages to pull it out. Ziegler has some ginormous cojones to stay in that thing as it goes left, right, but he gets it down the track somehow. I mean, that's impressive. And then Austin Denny with the 6-liter did get the Pro Street win. He had some issues throughout the weekend, like most guys do, just random things happen, and he stuck with it, and he nudged out Ziegler. I'm going to call that a whole shot win. He left on Ziegler pretty hard, and I'll be honest, if that was a quarter-mile race, I definitely think Justin would have won. He was coming up on him hard, but, you know, that 60-foot, make it or break it, and Austin definitely got that, and that is awesome to watch a 6-liter win Pro Street. I think that's pretty cool. Also, congratulations to Ben Shaddy and everyone on the Done Right Diesel crew. They set the new Pro Mod record at 416. I don't know the mile per hour, but 416 is now the time to beat. I believe Firepunk had the original record at 418. And just to put it in perspective, Stainless Diesel's car on the pass, or maybe it was the pass that he went off the track, went 421. So that's getting pretty tight and competitive there. It's really cool to see Ben come back with the chassis adjustments, killing it, and then also to see the Stainless crew really chomping at the bit for the first year of the car. I'm not sure on the 670, 770. I'll be honest, guys, when I wasn't racing myself, I was trying to help Ethan or get you guys footage. I don't know who won 670 or 770, but congratulations to those guys, as well as the ET winner. I'm not going to say 770 was
the funnest thing I've ever done, but it was cool to like try and learn how to turn a truck way down, work on reaction times, which I've always struggled with, and also just kind of get a feel for the truck. I definitely think I could do it again, but after looking at Lavon's quad cab and Landon's quad cab, I think I might look at a like a removable roll bar so we could at least run 670 with it. Not sure yet, kind of toss an idea back and forth, but it was cool to take a truck, you know, dyno it, drag race it, dirt drag it, sled pull it, then go back to drag racing. And I mean, we'll keep chipping away at the 07. Originally, I thought we were going to be done with this motor for the year, but I think we'll refresh that 6.4 from UCC that Robbie used. We'll get it ready to go, and I think we might try to do 770 or 670 at Rudy's with the black truck one more time before we do the motor swap. We'll play that by ear. Trying to think here. I got a lot of good polling video for you guys. I don't know a lot of the names. I didn't get a lot of the footages, but it's there for you. Congratulations. I know on the DDP team, Brian Shue won, and I know that Megatron, I don't think he won any of his heats, but I think he was in the top 3 or 4 on both days. So huge congratulations to Jason. I didn't video his first poll, but I saw it, and then I did get that video on Saturday night of his poll. He said something about he changed the gears and he couldn't get it, couldn't get the lick he wanted. But that is the game of sled pulling, you know, changing up gear ratios, tires, stuff like that. And you know, I know he usually does really, really well. And yeah, it was good. It was good to see Dan Valence's truck out there, the farm truck, and a few other pulling trucks that I secretly envy over. And all in all, it was a good event. Nobody got hurt. We got to see all the people. Also, congratulations to Travis Trent. I know he did not win 590, but for a fuel-only truck that he keeps making adjustments to, chipping away at it, he ended up losing to Brett Markham in the finals, and he broke out. So that's pretty awesome. And also congratulations to Brett as well for winning 590. It's cool to be around the ODSS group. And then on the dyno, guys, congratulations to, I think it's Greg Dockham Jr. He won the dyno. I'll just be honest, I'm not comfortable letting somebody else drive that death trap. If something goes wrong, I don't feel like everyone knows what to do when it goes wrong on a dyno. Not saying I'm better than anybody else, but like, at least if something happens with my truck, like it's my fault, I didn't do it right, stuff like that. And honestly, the dyno was about 25 feet away from my camper. Stupid move on my part, or stupid move, I think, because like at any point parts could hit like somebody's camper. And not being able to drive my own truck on the dyno, I walked on it. I think the prize was a CTS3, so I mean a decent prize for sure, but it just wasn't worth it to me. If something bad happened, somebody got hurt, the truck broke, like I would be mad that somebody else drove it. So for that reason, we sat that one out. But DDP took the win on that because Greg Dockham is fueled by dynamite, so it was awesome to see that. And one last thing too, big shout out to Charles. Charles does a lot of the announcing for ODSS, UCC and stuff. He had a really awesome speech, memorial speech, I don't know how you want to word it, for Tom and Don as well. We lost both of those guys since the last event, so they did a nice moment of silence with a really nicely worded piece that Charles put together. So big thank you to him. I know talking about that stuff, especially in front of a group of men, is not always the easiest thing, so I appreciate you, man. I think you did it really well. Last but not least, to Greg Jolly and all that crew, for my first time trying to do 770 or any indexing, it was organized, the pairing was easy. If you're on the fence about it or anything like that, like, again, I was totally new to it and they made it super, super easy. Tech cards are easy, they make it as easy as possible. They got an awesome Facebook group chat to let you know when to go to the lanes, when not to go to the lanes, drivers meetings. So huge thank you to all of them for making it really easy for me. And then everyone at Wagler, from Jeremy Wagler all the way down
to the guys that were cleaning up the bathrooms. Like, that event ran well. It was the calmest Scheid extravaganza I'd ever been to. And as a 31-year-old person, I actually appreciated being able to go to bed at night and not worrying about getting hit by a drunk driver or stupid people with side-by-sides. So from the track prep being awesome, to the trash cans getting emptied, to the bathroom being able to shower in there and not step in like literal poop and empty beer cans, they did a fantastic job. So huge thank you to all those guys. Scheid is definitely an event we will keep going back to. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up, drop a comment down below, subscribe if you are not already, guys, and as always, I'll catch y'all on the next one.